The thing that makes me the most fucking mad about, like, whatever, like, today's politics or whatever you want to call it, right? Is like the amount of things that, like, should be done already.
Right.
Like, no one in the goddamn world should fucking believe in, like, free market capitalism, like, you know, whatever, like, unrestrained laissez-faire capitalism anymore. Like, ever. It's so great. Why? Why would you do that? You know what I mean? It's like, it's the most ridiculous thing. Alright, I know what I want to talk about.
Alright.
First, definitely, for sure.
Let's start. Do it.
If the Biden administration, or whoever it is, bans menthol cigarettes, there will be a goddamn riot across the United States.
I would say
of everyone that does any harder drugs other than marijuana, or has ever done harder drugs other than marijuana in their, like, lives.
I heard about that ban on menthol cigarettes. Did it go through? I think it did.
No, I mean, I don't, like, it's a proposed thing, I think. And
oh, okay.
it's like, and go fuck yourselves. I think I might be, like, the last, like, pro-smoke, like, adamantly pro-cigarette person that exists in the world.
Well,
but
I mean, it's
not just a personal freedom thing, which it is, right?
Yeah.
You should totally have the ability to smoke cigarettes. Sorry. Fuck you. Right?
Yeah.
Not just that, but also, it's one of the only ways that you are allowed to kill yourself. And you should be allowed.
Well, I mean, the thing is, banning menthol cigarettes
is racist.
Yeah, kind of racist. I mean,
it's more classist than racist.
Yeah, it's classist also, but it's like, you know, their argument is, oh, well, the menthol, you know, attracts children to it or younger smokers.
No, or black people. Like, that's one of their stated reasons, right? It's because of how it affects, like, the communities of color, right? And it's
really?
Yeah, and it's like, but I think, I also heard that the ACLU is fighting against it.
Well,
right?
it's got to be one thing, one way or the other. It's like you either just ban everything, or let people decide for themselves. Like this fucking halfway, we're only going to ban these flavors or whatever. The same with the vape shit. Like they're all, you know,
banning flavored vapes.
Yeah, which didn't actually stick. Or, well, I guess it depends on. Some states actually did ban it. That's right.
Well, yeah, but it's like dude. If you're this is all I'm saying, right? Is that there's like 3 different types of, like, drug users, right? There's the when you hear a bell, you might want to, like, put that down somewhere. But what was I saying? Oh, it's like, you know, there's the people where it's like, you're killing yourself, right? You're you know, meth heads, junkies, some types of pothead, right? Like, whatever. And then there's, like, your casual drug users who can keep their shit together because, for whatever reason, either they're actually, like very not mentally ill, or they're, and they like to push themselves, or they have, like, a job where it doesn't matter You know what I mean? Where you can like be high and it's fine, right? Or whatever. And then there's like the people that like you know, they do their little drug and but they think the rest of the drugs are bad, right? And those people suck ass, right? Those are the worst people, right? And they're the people that like they run drug policy, right? Every human on this planet is one of those 3 drug addicts, right? Like there's not a person that's like, nope, even that one. Even the one that, you know what I mean? Because you can even, you know, whatever, like Hasidic Jews or whatever, like, you know, like just because you don't drink coffee doesn't mean you don't get high on something, right? Like, fuck you, right? Like, it's judgment, right? And it's like, okay, well, so stop that, right? And then, all right, once you stop that, well, what? Okay, well, you know, what, should we allow someone to buy a bucket of high fructose corn syrup and just put it in their faces, right? Like, yeah, I guess, right? Like, we already did it, right? It's too late now, right? And, you know, so whatever, like, it's the same thing with, like, whatever, you're going to stop making menthols, or you're going to, like, you know, whatever, like, you know, you're going to make the, you know, you're going to make painkillers harder to get. Or, like, whatever, right? Like, you're gonna make it, it's like, you know, the prohibition on, or the absolutely fake prohibition on, like speed, right? Like Adderall and shit like that. Like, the absolute joke of a prohibition on that, where it's like, you can get prescribed it very easily, but you have to go through a bunch of fucking bullshit to get it. Right? You have to, like, go to your doctor every fucking month and fucking go get a new script. You can't just, like, re-up it every time like you do with other medications. Right? And it's like, all that type of shit, where it's like, it's like needless fucking obstacles. Just give me the shit. Right? Like, everyone does drugs. Fuck you. If you don't, then you just suck. And you do. Right? But you don't think of them as that, right? It's like, TV's a drug, and fucking, you know, whatever, like...
Instagram, or...
Yeah, or
Twitter.
Being healthy is a drug. Like, being, like, you know, whatever, like, focusing on your health, and, like, lifting weights, and da-da-da-da-da. Right? It's like, that's... You can abuse that just as much as you can abuse anything else. So I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to hear it from anybody. Let me have my shit. Right? Let me have my shit and leave me the fuck alone.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Hillary Clinton says U.S.
God, I was not ready. I was not ready to hear the name Hillary Clinton at all. I was not prepared. I didn't. You didn't warn me. No one warned me, and I can't. Like, I just.
Okay, all right. Let's start over. Breaking news. It gets better. Hillary Clinton says U.S. should be ready for huge consequences of Biden's decision to withdraw from Afghanistan.
You cunt. You absolute piece of shit. What a fucking, oh god. Like, look at, I hate her so fucking much. It's the thing that I was talking about earlier. The absolutely spineless Democrat. Right? Now, I will say, in her defense, Hillary Clinton, not spineless.
Yeah, she's been pretty pro-war the whole time.
Right? Like, very spine, made of spine.
Yeah.
Right? But the kind of spine that is the wrong kind. Right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm unapologetic. We should kill brown children. Right? Oh, thanks. Thanks, lady.
Yeah. So a quote from, let's see, her speaking on CNN's, some show. She said, one, the potential collapse of the Afghan government and takeover of Afghanistan by the Taliban. Oh, like that's, we've been really making sure that's not going to happen.
Well, and,
the whole past 20 years has been nothing but just letting the fucking Taliban like fight against the Afghan government and us trying to like be like, get it off, guys, and then there's more explosions, and this is the same situation it was in basically 20 years ago, except 20 years of war has happened since then. Because I already told you what the title of this next episode is going to be, right?
Oh, raiding Rudy's?
Rudy gets raided.
Rudy got raided.
Rudy got raided. Or gets, I don't know. What sounds better?
Oh, I was just thinking of like Rudy Can't Fail, the special song, I think it is.
Oh, yeah. Well, anyways, so recently, Rudy Giuliani's, I believe, home and office were both raided by the FBI, and they took his, computer, phone, all that stuff. And, it's exciting, but at the same time, it's, of course, all based around the most boring of impeachments, with the first impeachment of Trump, the Ukraine scandal.
It's about that?
It's about the Ukraine stuff.
Fucking god damn it. God damn it.
Yeah, I was really hoping it would be something related to, like, the election fraud scam
at least
thing.
The 6th, at least that stuff. Come on.
Yeah, or something like that, but no, it's all related to the Ukraine thing, apparently.
Also, why are we gonna put fucking Trump in jail? What the fuck happened to that shit?
Well, so, apparently, I kind of was reading between the lines in this article I was reading about it, but Trump could be in some trouble legally from this shit. Whatever they happen to find. Like, if they find new shit that, Trump directed Giuliani to do, or whatever, I mean, they could fucking find something. I'm sure there's some fucking shit, There's one person,
Dude.
two guys, Trump and Giuliani. When they get together, you know there's some fucking crimes being committed.
Yeah.
Like just
and
by
they're being committed stupidly.
yes. All right. So there was the recent police shooting in North Carolina.
I haven't heard about this one.
You haven't heard about this? Elizabeth City, North Carolina. They've been protesting for weeks now.
I mean, it's one of those things.
Yeah.
I've heard about it. I don't know which one it is. Because there was like 4 of them.
This is the one where they are being really hesitant about releasing the body cam footage. Basically what happened, they were apparently delivering a arrest warrant to this guy. He was in his car, middle-aged black guy, family guy. He was holding on to the steering wheel, and cops just basically rolled up on him, guns a-blazing, and shot him like 4 to 6 times. I can't remember the number of times he got shot.
What the fuck?
In the arm and the back of the head. Basically, while holding the steering wheel.
Yeah, they rolled up on him and just sprayed him.
Yeah, it was like, I mean, the way that it's described sounds like an assassination, and that's what the fucking lawyer of the family described it as. And the family got to view 20 seconds of the video, only 20 seconds of it.
What?
And
how is that legal? Right? Like, what the fuck? If it exists, it's
I think, there's all
like
kinds
lawyers
of
have
fucked
seen
up,
the whole
again,
thing.
we were talking about North Carolina earlier, and their fucked up laws. We're back to that shit again. They have all kinds of fucking police protection shit, I'm sure. But anyways, the, whatever, Department of Justice or whatever you call it, has decided to not release the body cam footage for 30 days or something like that because they're afraid of, like, civil unrest.
Oh, they're just... Yeah, wait, so instead, what they're going to do is let it build up for whatever amount of time. Right? Fucking crazy.
Yeah. Well, okay, so I was reading an article today about it, and things have gotten kind of worse. So this is from the World Socialist website. Yes. So, amid protests over police murder of Andrew Brown Jr., Elizabeth City, North Carolina bans public assembly without permit. So they have basically made it illegal to do any kind of protesting without getting a permit at least 15 days ahead of time. Meaning that any protesting that happens in the next 2 weeks, because this just happened in the past day or so.
Yeah, is illegal.
Is illegal. Any protest that happens in the next 2 weeks is illegal. And of course, any unpermitted protest after that, of course, is illegal too. So they've basically criminalized protesting during a mass protest in the city or county or whatever it is for one of the potentially most brutal police murders that we have seen as a country. Voting rights bill. It's like that's one thing that should be 100% federally like regulated is the like voting. We wouldn't have with these deals like you hear about these laws recently where they're like giving basically like giving kind of immunity to people who accidentally quote unquote run over protesters in their car.
Oh yeah,
and shit like that. It's like that's the kind of shit that where it really fucking matters. It's like, okay, now you're making it to where people are afraid to protest because some fucking right winger could just run them over like Heather Heyer.
Right.
Like no, and fucking, you can't sue them about it. You can't sue them for it or whatever the fucking law is. It's just fucking, and it's like that kind of shit is, it's just meant to make people afraid to protest and things like that. It's like that's when the shit really becomes a big problem.
Yeah, although there is something.
The Republicans have decided that this whole like voter fucking whatever they want to call it, I don't know what they call it, the voter laws and shit, that's like the fucking hill they decided to die on because of the way that Trump like was such a sore loser in the election.
Well, yeah, but it's also because they can see how demographics are changing and their whole thing is fucking going down the toilet.
Yeah,
right?
Like in Georgia, for instance, they can see, oh yeah, they shit, have proof. We are fucking going blue, like, and it's steadily happening, and like we need to fucking find a way to like make it harder for Democrats, aka black people, to vote.
Right.
And like that's literally what they fucking base the entire.
Yeah, they might as well just say it out loud. Right.
So, all right. Well, let's get to really what makes America exceptional. This is the last thing I really want to talk about.
What makes America great?
Did you hear about the the recent gender reveal party attack, explosion, earthquake that happened in New Hampshire?
Okay. No. But I am... Alright. Of everything that has happened in my lifetime, the gender reveal... The regular occurrence of gender reveal disasters is the most baffling thing to me of all of the things.
So here's a headline from The Guardian. Gender reveal party using 80 pounds of explosives sets off earthquake reports.
What the fuck? Like
In
right.
New Hampshire.
And after the gender reveal wildfires of last year or whatever,
yeah.
and after the gender reveal plane crash of recently, and after the gender reveal like multiple deaths, right? Like if you now are like, you know what, gender reveals definitely need to keep having explosive fire. Yeah. Like, you can't, like, alright, even if I'm the most traditional, like, you know, whatever, boys are boys and girls are girls, and there is no such thing as trans people and whatever, blah, 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 right? Well, even if I'm the most one of those,
yeah.
right, I'm gonna be like, well, it's a boy, and here's some blue stuff in my yard, right? Like, I got the blue stork, right? And it's in the fucking whatever, like, it's like,
yeah.
and I got the little sign that says it's a boy, and I bought some cigars, right? That's the fucking end of it. Yeah. What the fuck? Right? What the fucking universe, Molly? You know what this girl needs? A pink M80.